Welcome to the channel, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. We are playing Terraria, and this is the legendary mode run. As you can see here, I've started a Get Fix Boy seed, and I've got a brand new character. His name is Ryan. That's me. Hello. And we are about to jump in. Now, I have created a large world. I know. That's probably going to set me up for a lot more punishment, but I like the large worlds. So let's load in and get started. We should be jumping in hell. I have read a little bit about some of these changes, but I'm pretty fresh to this. I started an episode, but the sound got messed up, so I'm restarting basically. But what I discovered is the best thing to do is to kind of go along here and knock some of the trees with your axe. You're going to see different stuff fall from these trees. You're going to get wood. You're even going to get bombs dropping. But I think we'll cut a few of these down before we get too far from spawn. And I definitely want to set up a little structure, a little house first thing. Just to make a safe spot whenever we spawn in. We don't have to worry about fighting slimes and stuff too. Okay, so here's our little structure. Like I said, it's nothing impressive, just very basic. And I don't have any torches yet. No gel. We haven't killed a single slime. So I say we go ahead and craft up a little bit of armor, and let's get on our way here. I don't have a lot of wood. We might have to stop and chop down a few more trees. But, oh, we got just enough. All right, cool. Let's get that outfitted, and let's go chop on some more trees. Now, one thing I should mention here is that in the legendary mode, they introduce a hunger mechanic. So you'll see up here I'm peckish, and this is counting down. I'm about to reach the next level of hunger, so I need to find some fruit. And I think the best way early on is to come just start swinging these trees, hit these trees. You'll get some peace. Whoop, there's a bomb. Watch out for the bombs. They will drop occasionally, but you'll also get pieces of fruit occasionally. So I've also realized that there's a good strategy to killing slimes here. Occasionally you'll come across the lava slimes, and if you can time it so that one of these bombs drops at the same time a slime intersects the bomb, then you can get some slime off it for free. It will happen occasionally. I'm actually a little bit surprised we haven't seen any slimes yet. I'm going to backtrack a bit and see if, yeah, okay, here's a piece of fruit right here. Pomegranate. Where's that? Where did it go? So we're going to eat that, and that gave us the well-fed, so we're back to well-fed now. So here's the slime coming. Fortunately, we don't have any bombs just yet, but, oh, there's one. See, it's not timed properly, though, so. Oop, oop, oop. Get him. Oh, see, awesome. Nice. Just had to finish him off. Perfect. Let's keep going. I don't want to tangle with the slimes on a one-to-one basis, that's for sure, because our little copper axe isn't going to do much against those. But we're just going to keep running along, collecting the resources here. And once I do that on this side, I'll probably go and do it on the left, too, just so we get as much fruit as we can early on. Because otherwise, we don't have a whole lot of ways to produce food, as far as I can tell. I'm no expert yet, but as far as I can tell, this fruit is pretty important early on. Okay, boys, we just came across a mimic, so we're going to go back home. I don't have anything that can handle that mimic, but we can outrun him, so not too worried about that. We'll just pick up all the stuff we... Oh, there's a chili pepper, spicy pepper, nice. Yeah, we're just going to pick up all the goodies. It's a bunch of rope. Rope is actually, I found, pretty critical, like to just getting up above and exploring some of the ceiling area. So that rope is going to be very handy. Of course, we're going to use our platforms too, but alright, so we're almost to the middle, and it might be safe to just turn back around and finish off this side, but I think we'll just head on home. We're super close, and as long as I got enough food on me, we can head up to the ceiling. Yeah, I got a bit. I can always go below and get more by hitting the trees and stuff if need be. Alright, so we have just lost the NPCs. That's a standard occurrence. I think they die after the first day. They're auto-killed. And then you just have the basic crafter shows up and stuff. And I assume we just have to attract the NPCs normally now. So, oop, I'm going to pick up all this stuff. And, oh, here comes our house right now. Oh, okay. They usually drop some stuff too. We got some, what was that? Happy grenades. There they are. 31 range damage. Small explosion will not destroy tiles. So that's pretty huge. We're going to keep those for sure. I'm going to put them in the 4 slot. Let's do that. All right, get out of here, little slime. I don't think we can get up here, so a couple of platforms are probably required. So that's too high. That one's too high. We'll get it. We'll get it. There we go. All right, we'll take these out, and we'll be on our way. Okay, well, we're just above our little house here, and I've set up some rope, a few little platforms. Let's get zoomed in and do some exploring. Now, I noticed that there's some cobwebs above me, which I really want to get, so I'm going to set up another platform right here. I really got to be careful about mining directly above you, because that ash block, if there's any ash there, it can fall on top of you, just like sand, so you want to watch that. All right, we're going to avoid this whole section. I noticed there's some copper. Yeah, there's... Oh, honey block. You got to watch out for that crispy honey, because it will burn you. Let's go ahead and set up... I want to dig it out of there. So I'm going to set that there. Ooh, trying to set it up so in case there's lava here, it's not going to burn me. Yep, see, there's a little bit of lava. So let's dig that down into... Oh my god. Well, that was an accident. Well, there's our first death from falling. Let me get situated and we'll get into that copper vein. So, in the legendary world, I know that it spawns both all kinds of ores. So you're going to get tin and copper. You're going to get lead. Oh, crap. You're going to get lead and iron. So yeah, you're going to be able to get access both. Now, if you look over here, I think we can see some demonite mixed with some crimtane. This might not be demonite. It might just be because of the color here. It makes it look like it, but we've definitely got some crimtane right there. So there's no shortage of ore. Now, one thing I am starting to realize for sure, though, is stone. Stone has become a valuable resource down here in the legendary world of hell. But, yeah, I'm going to need to find some stone so we can craft up our first smelter. I mean, that's pretty key, right? So let's... Oh, honey blocks almost got me. See, we've got to basically either cover these over or try and mine them out. Right now, it's easier to just cover them over. Let's finish off this ore, and let's see if we can get up here and check out what kind of ore this is. If it is demonite, we won't be able to get it yet, but... Whoa, what am I touching right there? Oh, this part. Oh, crap. Well, let me get above it here. This is awkward, but this is where the rope really comes in handy. You gotta use this stuff pretty generously to get around up here if you want to avoid like the honey blocks and the burning lavas. Alright, so let's get up and make our way over. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, oh! Well, we got death if we touch the honey blocks. It's also very hard to see what blocks are what with this fluorescence. At least for me it is. But, yeah, let me go ahead and get up here and get situated, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, it is definitely demonite ore, because we cannot mine it. But there is some iron, or I'm sorry, lead ore here on top of it. So we're definitely going to be grabbing that. Look, it's a whole seam of it runs down the side here. Awesome. So we're going to grab that. I also see some, I think this is lead right over here. So we're going to go for that next. We've gotten into the mud more, so that's nice. It's a, whoa! I was just going to say it's a little bit easier to see, but maybe not. All right, so there's a lot of burnt honey right there. How can we get to this? Maybe it's better to go up and around. Let's try that. And also notice there's a trap boulder right here. I don't see any switches though, so I don't know what's going to trigger that, but we're going to avoid that sucker. Let me see if I can get around to that lead over there. Okay, here we go. Now I'm trying to be very sparing with my torches because I don't have much of the gel, so yeah, we've only got like 17 torches, but you do need to avoid the total darkness in legendary mode because it will kill you. If you are exposed to darkness for just a few seconds, it seems like, yeah, you will die. And now, speaking of dying, we got a worm here. Sadly, I'm going to have to throw one of those grenades to kill it, because my copper is just not up to the task. But we're working on that. We're getting some more stuff right now. There's a whole bunch of burnt honey right there, so let's avoid that. I'm also trying to avoid using more of my platforms because the wood's getting kind of low, but not really an issue. I can just go make more, or go chop more of it. There we go, that's better. So look at this huge vein of lead above us. This is pretty big. I'm going to need to definitely find some stone after this, get our smelter working, because I can possibly make a whole suit out of this. Maybe not the whole suit, but pretty darn close. We'll see, we'll see. I'm going to get this all collected, and then we're going to make it our mission to find some stone. Okay, guys, so I see a tree growing over here and a goblin, so I'm headed over to this direction. Because going up seems to be the best option towards getting, like, soil and stone. So, whoop, what did I just do? Oh, something got me in the dark. See, that right there was too dark. I should have laid down a torch, but no big deal. So we're going to break through. Oh, unfortunately, that's a mushroom tree. Sadly, we have not found stone yet, but I'm going to keep persisting. I thought that looked a little strange, but no worries. We're going to get there. Okay, guys, look, check it out. We found the precious stone that we want over here. I was just coming for this ore and all these spider webs here. So I'm going to collect this up, and then we're going for the stone. I think we're getting high enough here on the map. Yeah, you can see where I am relative to my base down here. So we are getting high enough. It looks like it might be starting to spawn some green. Yeah, we got green grass all around us, so that's going to be interesting to get up into that territory, see what we find. Ooh, I just got to avoid the crispy honey. Oh, I never thought I'd be so happy to hear the sound of my pickaxe hitting against stone. This is glorious. Glorious, glorious. There's a first little bit we're getting, but it's probably enough to make a furnace, but I want to get enough for, you know, some other purposes if we need it. So I'm going to dig around here in the soil a little bit. Whoa! If I can avoid dying. And we're going to see what else we can find up here in this more normal kind of biome. We'll check it out. I got to avoid the darkness too. Can't forget about that. I'm being so stingy with my torches. It's tough, but that's okay. Everything here is a valuable resource. That's what I love about this. It feels like a brand new game. Every little block you're gonna need to save. It's almost like a true survival game now too. Speaking of which, look, I'm peckish. Let's go ahead and eat another piece of food. Yeah, get that back up to well fed. Don't want to start to starve to death, because that can seriously affect you. We'll keep going. See what's up here in these walls. If I pull back, you'll see it's actually pretty big open space. There's a cavern here, cavern here. We got enemies all around us. So if I can break into one of these caverns, we might find some interesting loot. Hopefully. Maybe a chest? Huh? Hey, check this out, guys. I've set up a little pool here. I found some water, and I set up a nice little fishing spot. I hope that's big enough for the wall. We might have to search for more, try and get more water to dump in here. But, yeah, I figure doing some fishing early on is going to be super beneficial. I mean, this is probably one of the worlds in which getting an early start on fishing is going to be more important than anything else. Usually it can give you a pretty good leg up in master mode, so I'm hoping it'll do the same here in legendary. I haven't explored too much of the fishing mechanic in the legendary. I don't know if anything's changed, but I suspect not. We'll see. But anyway, I'm still trying to break into one of these caverns and find some seriously good loot. I've definitely got enough stone now to set up a furnace, and I've been collecting plenty of ore. So we've got 17 copper, 109 lead ore, 83 iron. We're getting close. We're getting close to needing to go back home and actually start smelting. But right now I'm still kind of in an exploratory phase. I'm still doing my spelunking. But I'm really glad we set up that fishing area. I just hope it's got enough water. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, well, I just broke into one of those caverns up there, and then I immediately died. But, yeah, so we got a pretty good open space up here. I want to get up in there and check that out. But first, I think it's time to go ahead and set up our smelting operation. Get some of this metal set up. Get it going. Boom. All right, so we got that. We'll just smelt everything. See what we're working with after that. Should probably turn these stars into magic container mana crystals as well as we get them. I might be tempted to use some magic eventually. Look, I did find a single diamond in our travels, so we're well on our way to either a magic staff or a grappling hook. We'll see, right? Okay, so get rid of that. Now let me see. We gotta make our anvil first. I'm gonna make it out of the iron. That seems to be what we have the least of. So, let's put that right there. Alright, now what can we make? I don't have much copper, so I'm going to skip right over that. And let me make, what do I have? What do I have? Let me make an iron pickaxe. Yes, please. I also want an iron axe. And now let's start looking at equipment, or armor, I should say. Oh, we're a little bit short of getting our full set of lead, so that's what we're going to be on the lookout for next, is some lead. Like, can we make a chest? Yes, finally, we can make a chest. Okay. That's pretty huge. I'm going to dump off all the stuff, but let me sort through this, guys, and we'll be right back. Hey, check this out, guys. There's some day bloom down here with some seeds and everything, so that's pretty huge. Now we can actually start farming and possibly some iron skin potions, which is, like I say, pretty huge. Now, I gotta be real careful in this cavern, though. There's traps here. This boulder's just sitting here. I'm gonna build around that, actually. Let's just build something up over it. And we got a whole bunch of zombies over here, too. Just waiting to say hello. There's some day bloom down there, and I want to get to it, but I think I might just... Whoa! Oh, those dart traps. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Well, you can tell that we are doing quite a bit better here. Even though I'm dying a lot, I'm still actually collecting quite a few resources, which is great. There's another day bloom down there. I really want to get back up there. Here, let's check out what I've got. So, I'm still one item short of having the full lead set, but we are collecting quite a few new resources now. With the seeds we've got, these day blooms, I'd really love to get some of that planted. We don't have any grass seeds, so we can't really officially plant it without any planters or clay pots. So that's kind of what I'm looking for next, just to get our garden going. I also upgraded to the broadsword, but I ended up getting the lazy version of it, which kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. It's still a heck of a lot better than that silly copper short sword. So let me show you the route that I'm taking to get up here. We go all along the rope. It's a pretty, it's a pretty winding route to get up here, but it's the best we've got. Eventually, at some point, I may make it easier to get back down to hell. But also, alternatively, I might just go ahead and construct our base up above here. I think I might do it up here in the green section. I might actually do it close to our little fishing spot here, too. This having this water here, I feel like is going to be super handy. So this might end up being where we construct our base. I'll have to clear it out quite a bit. But you can see I found a little bit more water over here. So this just needs to be bottomed out, and I think we can do some serious fishing. All right, so this is a good spot. I like the idea of coming up out of hell a little bit. If for no other reason, the music is a lot nicer up here than it is down in hell. It's very ominous down there. I don't want a base set up down there. I have to listen to that all the time. So here's where we were. This is what you can see where I just built around that little boulder. So that's the route I take to get up here. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring, obviously, and try and find something fun and interesting, and I'll bring you guys back when we do. Okay, you guys. Well, as promised, I decided I had to build a base up here. I was tired of, like, running back up here every single time I died, because it has been quite a few deaths, I'll be honest about it. But now we're going to be in far better shape to do some serious exploring up near these upper regions. So I think what I want to do is probably drop a couple platforms right here. Yeah, that'll be a nice little easy way out into the water. I love it. Let's put a light right there. Alright, so it's not the most beautiful thing, obviously, but this is going to work for our purposes for now. Just to get the guide up here, and I'll probably set up some more homes, some real cheap and easy homes up here, just to attract a few more of the critical NPCs. Like, I'd really like to get the merchant so I can get my piggy bank going and just start selling him some junk. But whoops, what am I doing? We have to clean out some of these traps. I do not want to accidentally step on this boulder trap right here. If you can see, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, you can see the boulder trap right there, so I'm trying to get that out of here right now. But other than that, we're just going to do some basic exploring again. I continually need to find ore because we're still not quite at our full set of gear. So I'm just going to do a little bit more exploring. Now that we got our home, it's going to be a lot easier. I love it. Okay, guys. Well, I just found some sand. I think I might be in like a desert-ish area, or at least there's sand here. And this is pretty huge too, because we're going to need this sand to make bottles for our potions eventually, which we will be making a ton of. So yeah, I'm going to spend some time collecting this. Maybe explore just if we find an underground desert biome, that would be so nice. Those are very dangerous, but they're also extremely lucrative just in terms of like what kind of loot they have and stuff. So I see a little bit of copper over here. I'm going to go for that, collecting up some of this sand as we go. Uh-oh, yeah, see, we're starting to get into like a literal underground sandstorm right now. Wow. We must be close to an underground biome for the desert. That's kind of cool. And it's real close to our house. Our house is right there. So, yeah, that might be a huge benefit to us. Let me get over here. Can't forget to lay down the torches as we go. I don't want to die from the darkness again. Hey, check it out, guys. Our first heart container. Woo, you better believe I'm going to use that right away. Wow, that's huge. Oh, boy, we got some company coming, don't we? All right, let's block them off. Now, we got to take care of the slime down here, because if you guys will notice in the bottom, there's a chest right there. So let me do the smart thing, build some platforms across, and we'll use our bow and arrow. I constructed a little wooden bow. Nothing major. Oh my god, look at what's directly above us. This is a great cavern. I really want to get that chest first, though. I want to see what's in that chest. I did end up getting one accessory. It dropped from I got the shackle. It dropped from a zombie. So we've already got one accessory. No big deal. But let's knock these guys out. I got a few of these grenades left. I'm just going to use them. They were handy, especially before I made my arrows, but now they're kind of just taking up a spot in my hotbar. It's definitely not a mimic, I can tell that. I have run into a couple mimics down here, so I'm just nowhere near high enough. Or, whoa, I didn't even see that yellow one still alive. Yeah, I'm nowhere near high enough to take out a mimic. Oh god, and I'm about to die now. Oh, don't die. We got to get to our chest real quick. Take that out. Let's just see what's in here. I also want to grab this sunflower. Oh my god! Hold on, guys. I got to grab all this stuff. Oh no! I didn't get the sunflower. That's okay. We're coming back to that area. I'm going to get that sunflower. There might be some other stuff there. Let's check out that weapon we got. We just got the mace. And I'm pretty certain that that can be upgraded, too, to the fiery mace. Right away. Like, just immediately. Let's check it out. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's ask the crafting guide. What do you say about this mace here, buddy? What do we need? Yeah, oh, we need 99 torches. Okay, so we're a little bit away from that. No big deal. We are definitely going to use this weapon, though. What did it... Yeah, it didn't come out with any modifiers, but it's still much better than our sword. So I'm going to switch out. I think that we ended up getting a heck of a lot of good loot. Look at this, a dark lens or a black lens. I do have some gel here, so we can make a few more torches. Problem is, I need to go down below to hell because the one thing I left down there was my chest. So I've got most of my goodies down there, so I might have to go grab that and bring it back up. But we are well on our way to not just survival, guys, but thriving in this hellish underground legendary world. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff ahead of us, though. I've got to get into farming. I've got to start building some homes for NPCs all the while. Trying to stay alive. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of the Legendary Run. This series will air on Tuesdays and Thursdays and also on the weekends. So you're going to get four days out of the week. All right, guys? It'll run in conjunction with the multiplayer series. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, everybody, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.